Welcome back to Med Audio. As you probably know, I was to high-end Munich show 2022 this year, and I really looking for here the new PS Audio FR30 speaker, but unfortunately was not there. So I contact PS Audio. I say, hey, what's up guys? I'm living in Germany. I really would like to have an auditions of the speakers. Maybe you can guys help to figure out if there is someone that have the speaker here that can give me the speaker just for a couple of hours to have just an idea about it. And they say, no problem, we have the distributor here in Germany that is actually closer to where I live here in Stuttgart. And I'll say, okay, just perfect. Was 1 hour and a half from here. I contact the distributor and say, hey, come back to me at home and we will have an auditions. I say, super. So I'm here to share with you my impression. This will be not a review about the speakers, nothing like that, because of course in 5 hours of audition you cannot understand so much to review a speaker, but I have an idea about it and I would like to share with you my first impression. For those that are new in the high-end world, PS Audio is a really famous electronics and gears company, manufacturer. And on YouTube you probably saw some video about Paul, the CEO of the company, talking about hi-fi on his wonderful YouTube channel. The beautiful Infinity RS speaker, these giant speakers, appear in so many videos of Paul and actually was the reference speaker of PS Audio. And was interested to see actually in a recent video of Paul that the new FR30 will take the place as reference speaker. And this fueled my interest even more. I really suggest to take a look of Paul channels because he's absolutely beautiful and he always have time to speaking about high-end to the followers and I really appreciate it. But before to move, please like buttons and subscribe to the channels. I decided to put some sound test demo in this video, so I really don't care about copyright and monetizations. This stuff, I mean, with these small channels, what I got from a monetization of a video is really $1-2. And I just hit 4,000 subscribers. Thank you to all my followers to support my channel and watching my video. The Aspen FR30 is an elegant and modern design 3-way floor standing speaker. It features a planar magnetic mid-range and a dual high-frequency transducers, 4 8-inch woofer and 4 lateral passive radiator 10-inch. The speaker arrives in a modular design to advantage the transport and also the setup. And actually I was there to the distributor we saw when arrived actually the new speaker that he ordered, and are exactly 2 boxes that you will assemble later. So absolutely really clever because we are speaking about 230 pounds if I'm not wrong, 105 kilograms, so pretty heavy. The enclosure is made from a braced MDF with a rigid fiberglass resin composite materials on the front baffle. It's a 4 ohm nominal impedance speaker with a sensitivity of 87 decibel, so should not be too difficult to drive, but require at least an amplifier with a power of minimum 100 to a maximum of 600 watt. This speaker is big, really big, but I really like this modern design. It's really elegant, and this stand is maybe aluminum, I'm not sure about it, I have to ask better, but it's giving this appearance that the speaker is floating from the ground. Absolutely futuristic and beautiful. The speaker owner showed me also that the speaker arrived with this hard plastic feet to aid the speaker placement setup. So you can move the speaker easily working on the soundstage, on the imaging, on the bottom end, and then you just remove the plastic feet and let it on the spikes. For more details and specs I will add the PS Audio website link. But before to move on with the setup that I actually test, I want to say thank you to PS Audio and the German distributors that found the times to invite me actually in his home. FR30 speaker was connected to the BHK 300 monoblock half grand each, but beautiful amplifier. Then we had the BHK preamp, PS Audio, SACD transport, and the Power Plant 20 power generator. We also stream music with Room through the MSB Premier DAC. Really expensive, something like 25-28 grand. That's a lot. The setup features also an impressive Kronos Pro turntable, but unfortunately I didn't have time to test it, so I would like really to come back. After a small warm-up of the speaker, I actually was speaking with the owner of the speaker, that is also the German distributors, about the acoustic treatment of the room. That is probably is acoustic treated, but I didn't saw any bass trap. And the roof has this unusual configuration that he has to work a lot for achieve a good soundstage of the speaker, because instead to have a normal roof, it has something like that, something actually common here in Germany. So I decided to measure the speaker, not the speaker, but the room frequency response of the speaker from the listening positions with my UMIC 1 Mini DSP and Room EQ Wizard. And the frequency response of the speaker in the room was pretty good. Something that I felt immediately in the warm-up was this loss of energy on the left speaker. Here we saw from 40 to 80 Hz, and on the right speaker 40 to 60 Hz. Also the spectrogram shows on the sub-bass a pretty high decay. So speaking with the owner, he told me that he knows about this loss of energy in this area. He's working on it. Actually, with one subwoofer, I give him a suggestion to use maybe two subwoofer and place it not on the front stage, to try also other positions. We were speaking a lot about these things, because also to me here in my rooms, I was working on this stuff and I achieved good result actually adding a two subwoofer. Anyway, we run the speakers and the test without subwoofer for some tracks. So could be that you feel this loss of energy, could be that you feel in some sound test some long reverb, some long decays. So it's something that is coming actually from the room and not from the speaker. So this was a comparison between my setup, my reference setup, and the FR30 setup that I tested. Tiffany Corporation's Forgotten People, absolutely beautiful track. I love it. I got also the record. And as you noticed probably, I was recorded actually with the SE microphone, good, very nice setup, professional setup that I did it with them to achieve a neutral recording of the speaker in a environment. And you saw that my room is more dry. I have probably a lot of bass trap here, and the other sounds of the PS Audio FR30 is more live, because also the reverberation times is a little bit longer. So it's something related to the taste. If you like more dry sounds, then probably working on the acoustic treatment with a lot of bass trap, it will help a lot also in the bottom end. But if you like something more alive and probably a room with less absorber, it will sound more alive, something that I really miss. So it's about taste. Speaking with the owner of the speaker, he told me that he prefers something a little bit more alive, more with this smooth reverberations times it is a little bit longer. Sound, as I always say, is like food. It's taste. It's based on your personal taste. And now let's move on some quality. Understanding a speaker in 4 or 5 hours is almost impossible, and especially if you are in a room that was actually really new for me. But I will speak about what has impressed me and how I enjoy the setup. The first things that just I noticed it really immediately was the laser focus imaging, the soundstage depth, and the impressive transient response that was absolutely so fast and energetic. The attack was superb, imaging was well defined. I felt that I could touch the bubbles in Yoshi Orikawa track. Soundstage was really deep rather than wide, probably, as far as I remember, of course. And I was really impressed from the separations of the instruments and vocal artists in this front axis. Something that I noticed especially in Eric Clapton and B.B. King songs. How it's called these songs? Hold On, I'm Coming, something like that. You have beautiful voice of Eric Clapton on the left of the speaker, B.B. King on the right, and there is these separations also in depth between the artists. Another thing that I really appreciate was the soundstage height, that you felt that as soon you are on your listening positions, for example with my reference systems, I feel that the soundstage is a little bit too low. So the artist will sit down with you actually and sing. But on the FR30, the artist is standing out and singing on this big stage, so you feel like in a concert. There is a tweeter on the back of the speakers, and you can control actually the power of this tweeter. I don't know if this is done for have this depth soundstage. I would like to ask PS Audio, Paul, if you are watching this video, let me know more about it, because I would like to have more details.
Saving nickels, saving dime, working till the sun don't shine, looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou.
Midrange appeared to me full of textures, energetic like the overall sound tonality of the FR30, great intelligibility, absolutely no sibilance or colors. Voices was full of body and beautiful air was around the voices and instruments. We actually listen for Blackbeard, new Lady Blackbeard, H Soul, new album. We didn't test the records, but I got these records here. I bought it some months ago, probably. Really beautiful. I got to release. Sorry if I'm speaking also about records. I start to love records and I just want to share with you my experience. These records was I bought the first release, the black vinyl, but I didn't like the quality. I didn't appreciate the quality. It was not so good. Then I found on Discogs this first pressing, I think was a limited first pressing, and that's the blue one, absolutely beautiful. It sounds better, and also the quality of the jacket is much better. Of course, can be that I got a bad pressing with the black one. What I have to say is a shame, but actually let me know if you have these records and you experience also something like that. Now actually I'm collecting a lot of Blue Note, Tom Poet, something that still have a fair retail price, but with a great quality.
I remember our first affair. All the pain always rain around my eyes. It'll never happen again. It'll never happen again. It'll never happen.
So it doesn't matter if male voices or female voices, the FR30 shows a incredible timbre accuracy, superb contrast between instruments and artists, and a great separation. Gregory Porter voices was absolutely beautiful and I really enjoy it. And actually I'm going to the concert in Stuttgart, so if you are coming, I will be there.
Hey Laura, it's me. Sorry, but I had to ring your doorbell so late. But there's something bothering me. I really am sorry, but it just couldn't wait. Is there someone else instead of me? Go ahead and lie to me and I will believe you're not in love with him, and this fool can see that the rivers of your love flow uphill to me.
I actually had to choose between Gregory Porter and Herbie Hancock. I can go only one concert, it's not cheap. Was really hard because I love, you know that I love Herbie also. And actually I asked into the community, hey, help me. But Gregory Porter is coming and there will be also Aldi Meola. So it's like to get two concerts in one.
It doesn't matter what I want. It doesn't matter what I need. It doesn't matter if I cry. Don't matter if I bleed. You've been on a road. Don't know where it goes or where it leads.
Something really evident in Alison Krauss, it doesn't matter songs, was the reverb that in my room, as I told you, is very dry, and there was something around half second, something like that, and you really feel it in this song. It's about taste, just let me know. You prefer a room that is more dry or something with a little bit more reverb? Please let me know in the comment.
Move yourself. You always live your life, never thinking of the future. Prove yourself. You are the move you make. Take your chances with a loser. See yourself. You are the
classic music, I really appreciate the instrument separations and the soundstage, absolutely beautiful. I probably missed a little bit of impact on the bass drum, but could be that for sure that this loss of energy on the bass of the room acoustic response doesn't help to achieve this impact that I was looking for. And I'm sure that place to maybe bass trap, to working on the bass or to subwoofer, to just working on this area, it will help a lot on achieve the impact that I really like to hear on the bass drum and in classic music. Another album that I really enjoyed, I just bought these records, I found it also on Discogs. I think I'm most of the times there too, looking for things like that. Yo-Yo Ma plays Ennio Morricone, absolutely stunning. I listened for this album first times at the high-end Munich show this year with the beautiful Franco Serblin speaker, and I say, okay, wait a moment, now we have Shazam, you can just know immediately what is for music, and then I discover Yo-Yo Ma and the cello that is, wow, absolutely stunning. This is a Sony at the Moves music on vinyl records, absolutely amazing quality. Guys, that is a must to have records, absolutely beautiful. And of course, in the end, I played jazz music because I wanted to relax a little bit, and I really enjoy it. I enjoy the sax sounds. The airs on the sax is something I focus because there is not so much instruments, right, on the jazz, so you can, your brains have, I don't have to work so much. You have the bass line, piano, sax, drums, and most of the time that's it. So I just enjoy it. I play Miles Davis, Dexter Gordon, that I love it. What else? Coleman Hawkins, one of my favorite. Jenny Hammonds, My Romance. Ooh, absolutely beautiful. So in the end, I finished to just enjoy the music. I was tired after 4 hours. My brain was, hey, where is the instruments? How is the soundstage? I was here, my notes and writing everything. I say, come on, I can do. It's nice. You have to do it because I have to tell you guys how was my experience. But sometimes I just want to stay there, relax, and just listening the speaker without focus too much on what is happening. And this is what I did in the end. I just put my favorite jazz track and just enjoy the moment. Something that was really beautiful is that the speaker disappeared in the room. I was not able to visualize where the speaker positions, something that I was not expecting. I say, hey, that's an energetic mid-range, energetic speaker, and You will probably notice the speaker positions when you listening for a sax, for example in My Romance. Absolutely not. Soundstage was clear with the speaker that doesn't have positions inside the soundstage. I was not focused on the mid-range or the vocal or instrument positions, so absolutely beautiful. Something that I really appreciate also, that the speaker was not fatigued. After 4 hours of listening the FR30, I could do other 4 hours without any problem. So in the end, I really enjoyed the moment. I wish to have more times. I hope to come back in the future. Thank you to Best Audio, and thank you to the German distributors that invite me at home to try his setup. From Med Audio is everything. I hope you enjoy my video and see you soon. Amazing contents are coming for you.
Thank you.